The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
This episode of Good Times with Mo, the podcast, is brought to you by Globe.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
The biggest, most outrageous online show in Philippine history.
20 million fucking downloads.
Interactive in 35 countries. Mo is back with a vengeance in Season 2. Bigger, better, badder.
Let's start off with an international call. Yesterday we took a call from India. Tonight it's Canada.
Nice.
Let's go to Ireland. Where in Ireland are you?
Well, I'm in Dublin.
Some people say that I'm a bad guy. They may be right.
Let's go to Afghanistan. Holy shit, are you fucking really in Afghanistan?
Yeah, man, what's up?
Florida. What's up?
Just found your show today, and I think it's great.
Live from Hollywood and at the Beyond the Box studios in One Rockwell, Makati. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2. The bigger, better, badder podcast. Your questions about love, life, sex.
More sex.
Are all answered and occasionally made fun of here. And now, the man who loves women and dudes, but not in the same way. The Philippine genius, DJ Mo Twister.
All right, welcome to the podcast. It is a Monday night. Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe. Phone number 478-7954. Skype is the Good Times Podcast. You can text us 0927-214-1981. We have a big show tonight. It seems like everybody and their cousin, mother, and fucking every member of their family has called the show tonight. So we have great calls lined up. But before that, let's introduce our co-host, Bianca Valerio. Hi, Bianca.
Hi. Happy Monday, everybody.
I was trying to write down a list of things that hot chicks like yourself don't feel, like they don't know. Like hot chicks, things that they don't do. And I was thinking, I was talking to...
Don't feel? What does that mean? We don't feel.
Like you don't feel the burden of a Monday. Because you're hot.
Please explain the logic in that. And just like, you fucking sexist.
No, it's fucking true. Hot chicks? You guys don't know the burden of a Monday. It's all the same to you. Monday, Tuesday, fucking Saturday.
Well, you know what? That's a great thing because it's all about mindset, right? It could be any day of the week and it's a happy day.
Well, no. My point is, like, you guys have never... When's the last time, Bianca, that you even opened the door for yourself?
Open the door? What do you mean?
You're hot. Like, fucking people open the door for you constantly. When's the last time you physically opened?
I do have a habit of emasculating a lot of guys because I do a lot of things for myself.
Yeah, sure.
I'm serious.
You know what another thing hot chicks don't do? They're never poor.
There are a lot of things I wish men would do. For me, I don't need them to open my door.
When's the last time you saw
bucket list of things.
a hot chick? When's the last time you saw a hot chick who was poor in her prime?
Poor in her prime. Babe, ang dami mong anger sa Monday na ngayon. Are you a hot babe? Are you a hot babe on a Monday?
Bianca, shut up. This is not. This is nowhere near angry. This is legitimate, like, observation. When's the last time you saw an incredibly attractive girl in her prime who had no money? Either not personal, like there's like at least money thrown at her. Nothing.
You know what? But that's the thing, though, because a lot of people like to keep up with experiences, appearances. So sometimes you don't actually know, like they're living beyond their means.
Yeah, but their means will always be meaned again because they're super hot. Now, I've seen a lot of hot chicks like crash and fall, like the mighty have fallen. That you know what? They spent all their money, but they're no longer hot, so they can't get that back. But in their prime, never see a hot girl poor. Never.
I would really love to know the relevance of this conversation.
Oh, I don't know how it started. You said something like, it's a Monday and this, and I'm
it's
like,
a happy Monday. Come on,
hot chicks don't even know what the fuck Monday is.
I know, and I'm so sad that everything has been happening to your toe.
Yeah, I've been having some bad feet thing. I stepped on some nails and all that stuff. But that's for another time. People don't care about stuff like that.
I know. Let's move on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You need some cuddles.
I'm good. I don't. I'm not. Listen, you know what the thing about you is, Bianca?
What?
Everything's big drama to you.
What?
It's just this toe. I just
You know
stepped on a
what,
fucking
Mo?
nail.
You just need a fucking hug. And then suck your dick
I am not
after.
that fragile. I will not turn that down. But yeah, the hug, I'm not that fragile. Sorry, no, I'm good.
Oh, God. Okay.
Are we ready to go? We got a lot of calls here
Let's
tonight.
go.
Folks. Let's do it. Let's start with Koala, who is 18 years old from the BGC, baby. Hashtag rich. Hi, Koala. How are you?
Hey.
Line 6. What's going on, love? You know what? If I lived in the fort, I would never, ever, ever say I lived in the fort. There's just something about saying the fort it screams douchebag. I was like, hey, Mo, where do you live? I just got a condo. No, Koala, listen. BGC is not so bad. I would never say that either. But when people who say the fort need to get punched in the fucking heart, there's just something douche about
everybody, I'd like everybody to please send a tweet to Mo, sending him a lot of love and cuddles.
No, I'm just insulting your people. That's why you feel it. I'm not. This is not anger. Bianca, can you
I don't have a place in the fort. I don't have a place in the fort. But
I know, but can you please listen to what I'm saying instead of listening to how I'm saying it?
Okay.
Because again, you're falling for that thing
to
where
what you're
you
saying.
hear.
I know a lot of people who live in the fort, and they are wonderful people.
No, it's people who say they live in the fort are fucking cocksuckers. Hold on. See, here's the difference, Bianca. This is where you're going to be undermet.
Ay, hindi, Makati
Taguig
na
is
siya
the way
ngayon,
to
diba?
go. You're right.
Okay.
It's hard. But I would just say Makati. Oh, hold on. I'll tell you where you're wrong here. Watch.
Okay.
Ange, baby, get over here. Pico, mic time, baby.
Okay.
When you meet someone who goes, where do you live? The fort. What's the first thing you feel inside you? What a fucking
Jamba
asshole.
juice.
Rich.
Right? What?
Jamba juice.
What a fucking asshole.
That's the first
Completely
thing I
unnecessary
think
to say that.
juice.
Am I right or am I wrong? Or is Bianca here being actually valid? Mm-hmm. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's right. See?
You fucking bitches. I don't even live in the fort. Are you serious?
Ange, why don't you hug on this?
Whatever. Okay, whatever.
If you say the fort, you're
it's just geography.
If you say, no, it's not. It's the way you say it. You know, okay, hold on one second. Where do you live,
and
Bianca?
I don't actually hear people say the fort. I just hear people say
Well, you know
fort.
what? I have friends who've got crazy money. And they never say the fort. I got fucking, and I love them for that. And I remind them to never to fall into the dark side of calling it the fort. It's the people who live in Alabang that go, where do you live? I live in Ayala, Alabang. I want to fucking kill you.
Okay, I
would
am
rather
annoyed
people
by
say-
people who actually say Ayala, Alabang.
Okay,
It's
all right,
almost
yeah,
like
why?
they're being...
Oh, you need a hug. Oh my God.
No,
oh my God. People tweet
because
her.
it's like... because it's... Okay, when you say
The
Alabang...
fort is the same thing. The people who say the fort are the same fucking people that say they live
It's
in
like
Ayala,
saying
Alabang.
Ayala Alabang. It's too specific. Because to me, I just say
course it's
Alabang. Or
specific.
sometimes I even say
The
Muntinlupa.
fucking fort is not a proper noun.
Okay. Anyway, koala.
No, I'm not done. So, people who say the fort are assholes. People who say Alabang are assholes. I would say Muntinlupa if I lived in
just say
Alabang, to be honest.
Alabang. Because Alabang is huge. Muntinlupa is even bigger, you know? So
I know. I would say Muntinlupa. Okay, that's what I would do. And then, well, okay, where do you live, Mo? I want to come over. So, say the booty calls like, hey, Mo, listen, I really need a dick in my mouth. Do you mind if I come over your house? I'm like, yeah, where do you live? Muntinlupa. I'm like, ew. Okay, well, I'm going to head over there anyway. And then when they get over there, bam, house is so big. It's the same thing with the fort. Where do you live? Oh, I live in East Makati. Oh, yeah? All right, sure. All right, come over, hang out. It's good stuff. And they come over, all of a sudden, ooh, where am I? BGC. All of a sudden, bam, big, nice, high-rise condo. Sitting next to Manny Villar. That's right, bitch. That's all.
anyway, thank you for venting. We acknowledge your feelings.
All right, Koala. You're calling
Thank you,
from the
Koala,
BGC, baby.
for your call.
From East Makati. I don't even know if it's in the East. I'm just making that shit up. Could possibly be. Maybe it's not. What do you got, Koala?
Okay.
What's your problem? You're 18. Never say it again. Just say Koala Makati. What do you got?
Okay, so anyways, my boyfriend's like really caring and everything,
Sure.
but when it comes to being in a private place, it always ends up like sex.
Of course. Koala, is your boyfriend 18 also?
No.
How old
What
is
is
he?
Oh, he's 24. Of course. He's 24, of course,
Yeah.
and you're 18. Yeah. See, Is he really 24? Am I fucking genius or what?
Yeah.
Look at that, Bianca. You see, that's called experience. All right.
I mean, is it normal? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yes. Here's the thing. If you're an 18-year-old guy and you have an 18-year-old boyfriend, every single time that you're in the dark or anything, you're going to want some dick action. Of course, because you're an 18-year-old guy. If you're a 24-year-old guy and you have an 18-year-old girlfriend, every single time you're in the dark, you're going to want to have sex. Why? Because your girlfriend's 18. And, like, it's awesome when you're 24. So, is it normal that your boyfriend wants to have sex every single time you guys are in a place where no one is looking? Yeah.
Absolutely. Unfortunately.
Of course.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the only thing I'll be honest, Koala. Whether he's 24 or he's 18, the only reason why he's in fact having a girlfriend is so he can have sex.
Yeah.
He's not looking for any kind of fruitful
connection that's beyond the galaxy.
With you. Now, if you were 24 and he was 24, or if you were 24 and he was 30, then there's a little bit more reason aside from sex to have a girlfriend. But when my girlfriend's 18 and I'm 24, man, the only reason why I'm there is so I can get a fucking teenage BJ.
That should be a song.
In the fort.
A BJ in BGC.
You get what I'm saying here, love?
Yeah.
That the reason why you exist.
Hindi naman,
so
but partially.
No,
see, even Pico doesn't agree with you, okay?
Oh, Pico, get over here. The only reason why he's not agreeing with me is so he can play Prince Charming to 18-year-old The Fort here so he can get a piece of that ass.
No.
Yay or nay?
No, it's not true.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Sensitive. But Koala, it doesn't mean that like you're only just a piece of meat. It's not. You probably are attractive.
It's just part of growing up. It's your hormones
as
well.
You sound great, but at the same time, 9 times out of 10, the reason why you're a part of his life, especially a 24-year-old who's starting his career, who's establishing his individuality, there's no reason for him to have an 18-year-old girlfriend. Well, unless she's hot. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll do that. You get what I'm saying here, love?
That sounds so sad.
Yeah.
Well, in a way, yeah, Mo, you just okay, let me try this
but
again.
It's true.
Let me give you the female take on
my
it.
Explanation? Okay, go ahead.
Okay. But I think, unfortunately, it is a little true. I mean, it's hormones. It is a part of growing up. It's also because hold on, okay? You got to speak 24. The whole time.
I know, but I have to correct you. It's not hormones. It's 24. What kind of hormones do you think
it's also hormones. It's about there are certain ages in a man's life and in a woman's life that is their sexual peak. So all I'm saying is Mo truly has a point.
It's like explaining Freddie Aguilar has a hormone thing going on right now, and that's why there's a need to bang 16-year-olds.
There is a physical and basically, it's not solely just because he's 24. I mean, it could be a plethora of reasons. All right. However, don't feel sad. I mean, because it's a part of growing up. It's a part of discovering your body. I feel bad because Mo just set it up in such a way that it's like...
I didn't set it up. I'll tell you who set it up. She set it up. Remember, see, here's the thing. You're explaining why she has a 24-year-old boyfriend. I'm explaining why her 24-year-old boyfriend behaves the way he does. Now, hold on. Who is that? Is that me? Is that you? Or is that the girl on the phone?
No, it's not from us.
Hold on. That's me. That's my fire alarm. Sorry.
I knew it.
Anyway, back to you.
You have a point, Mo. No, look.
No. Remember, her complaint was that every time they're somewhere where people see, the only thing he wants is sex. That's what I'm addressing.
And I said you do have a valid point. That's why I said, unfortunately, it is true. So my follow-up question to Koala is, how does it make you feel? Do you want to do something about it? Or you're just trying to understand why he's like that?
Kind of both, but more on trying to understand.
Okay, now that Mo has explained it to you, do you understand it? I mean, it's one thing to understand it; it's another thing to accept it, right? So, do you actually understand and accept it?
Yeah, because I kind of had an idea that guys are...
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So what the best thing to do is you can still get in a relationship. You could still definitely have a boyfriend. I'd say let's not have a boyfriend who's 24. The reason is I feel this guy, I mean, more, how do I say this? If I'd be more comfortable with you having an 18-year-old boyfriend. Because at least... Because he's coming of age at the same time as well.
Yeah.
And while yes, he's
at least we'd like
wanting,
to think so. Yeah.
Right. As much as he wants to have sex all the time too, he's also learning a lot of new things that you're learning at the same time. While this 24-year-old is an established adult and stuff like that,
he's got a head start
because it's so obvious that he's only in it for the sex. It makes him more of a selfish piece of shit.
I perfectly agree.
All right. So I'd rather.
I mean, it doesn't mean he doesn't care about you. It's just that, of course, the incentive for him to be in this relationship, obviously, it gravitates more on the sexual satisfaction.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
So the question is that you have to ask yourself is, are you okay with that? Because if you are, then just make sure you're having safe sex. And if you're not, then...
I don't think she's okay because she's calling about it.
Yeah, so that's why at least now that you have your options, it's just about reflecting and asking to yourself, what are you willing to handle? What are you willing to accept with this now that you understand it better?
And you have to know that almost every female in the 18, 19, early 20s, you have to understand that your boyfriend, the guy that you're having a relationship with, about 70% of the reason he's there is because of the regular sex. But so many people still get in relationships. Why? Because it still fills a void. It fills the void of having someone there to be with every day, to see a consistent presence, somebody who gives them roses and fucking takes them out on dates and pays dinners and whatnot. It's still fun.
Yes.
But you have to know that the guy is expecting a little bit of ass every now and then. And when you're 24 and your girlfriend's 18, I expect a piece of ass every time people are not looking. Is he the kind of guy that grabs your ass while walking if no one's looking at the mall?
Well, he's not the type to look around.
But he does he puts his hand on your tits in the movie, right? If because it's dark.
He's not the touchy-feely when it's in public.
Sure. But okay, and then the moment it gets dark. So give me a place that you felt really uncomfortable because he tried to initiate sex.
I tried to initiate it?
No, he did. Like somewhere you said you felt uncomfortable because he tried initiating it.
Cinemas?
Oh,
See,
God.
that's what I just said.
Are you serious? I was thinking a room. Oh, Jesus.
No. You see? Yeah, you're there for ass.
Yeah.
All right, baby. Well, hey, listen.
Because I just want to say this. A guy... If he truly respects you, I mean, no matter how old he is, manners are manners. Breeding is breeding. The fact that he's going to try opportunista, any type of guy to do that. I mean,
breeding. I would do that.
Yeah, I'm
well bred.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm saying it's normal.
Yeah.
But that's why you girls have to do your okay, here's your equivalent to it. And sorry this is taking a little long. We got to go. Here's the equivalent. I date you because you're young and I want to bang really young, tight chicks. Okay? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's what guys are into, right? And you date me because I'm going to pay for everything. That's your equivalent. If he's going to fucking want to bang you in cinemas and all that stuff, okay, you start having expensive taste. All of a sudden, more expensive shit. If you want a little bit, that's the give and take. Okay, you're 24, you want to date me and I'm 18, you want to have sex with me every single time. We're not, we're any place where it's dark. Okay, guess what? It's Christmas. And I think I'd like a Bottega Veneta. And then it's give and take. That's how you combat the guy who's only there for sex. Okay, then be the girl that's only there for money. That's all I would do. Ange? Yes?
Get.
All right. So start getting expensive, baby.
Okay.
I have no
All right.
words.
Thanks for the call, Fort. You do you now. All right, baby. Bye-bye. And listen, I'm not telling all girls to do that. I'm saying if you feel your boyfriend is there just for that, well, fuck, you might as well cash in.
Yeah,
Okay.
milk
You want to
the
do that to
cow
me?
while it's hot.
Yeah. You want to do that to me? This is what I do to you. You can have the
obviously
18-year-old
you can
sex in the
tell
cinema?
She cares about
Fine.
him, right? So it's sort of like a battle that you have with yourself. It's like you want to keep the guy, but obviously he just wants you for sex. But it's like you want it to escalate into something deeper. But what can you expect at that age? It's tough.
Love it. Let's go to line 2 and talk to Iana. Is it Iana or Lana? Sorry, looks like Lana. Lana, 20 years old, Pasig. What's up? Hi, Lana.
Hi.
What's up?
I just want to ask.
Yes.
If I had this relationship with my ex-boyfriend, 3 years going 4,
Sure.
and I until now feeling ko dapat ko pa din siyang i-wait, parang ganun.
For what? For marriage?
Yes.
I'm
Dude,
sorry?
wait. I want you to wait. You've been
Wait
waiting
for
since you're
marriage,
16.
for
You
sex?
might as well
What
keep it
do you
going.
No. Yung parents niya, ayaw siya before magka-girlfriend, and then pinaghiwalay nila kami.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Sorry.
Pinaghiwalay nila kami, and then
I'm bored.
meron pa ding may communication pa din, pero hindi ko alam kung nag-a-assume lang ako or what, pero yung feeling
Yes,
same,
nag-a-assume ka.
yung feeling same pa din.
Okay.
And then parang nagsasabi siya sa akin na parang ganun, same pa din daw.
Okay, so let me just do a recap for people who can't understand. So she's been with this guy for they're going on their 4th year, but the thing is that at some point in their relationship, the parents of the guy made them break up or had to separate them because they just didn't approve of the relationship. However, they were still communicating here and there, and the guy was still saying, I still feel the same way, blah 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 blah. So now our caller is asking if she should wait until when the parents approve na you guys can be together?
Yun yung question ko.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll tell you this, though.
Okay.
Here's what's going to happen. It doesn't matter what happens. Whether you wait or you don't wait, it's still going to fail. So you can just do whatever you want. Like,
Why do you think it's
actually
going to fail? I'm just
Because when you've been waiting since you were 16, do you think there's some sort of long-term future there for her?
Nope.
Bianca?
Nope.
So what does that sound like? That sounds like failure.
No, I just
So-
want you to explain for the people who can't comprehend.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not doing it for you. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about for everyone. That's failure. Waiting at a young age for years, you can even try it. I dare you to try it. You'll still fail. And you know what? You'll be glad you failed. And then you're going to look back and you go, what the fuck was I thinking waiting that long? So it's not an answer that I think we can help you with, because the answer is so clear. Whether you in fact stay, you'll fail, or whether you quit, it fails. Either way, zero chance of anything happening between you and him.
Yeah, but
Not because of the mom, not because of the waiting. The reason is because at 16 years old, you decided to hold on to this guy. That will naturally end. Period. Done. Cannot be debated. Go. What? Yeah. Sucks, huh? Either way, this guy will not be in your life
I'm sorry?
for the long term. He's not going to be your boyfriend for the long term.
Okay.
Can't happen.
You know what? Okay, I'm just gonna say this one thing. I know what you're hearing right now. It sounds so harsh. It almost sounds like it's like whatever you felt for this guy or what this guy felt for you, it meant nothing. No, that's not what we're saying. All we're saying is at such a young age, all these relationships, 9 out of 10 times, they don't usually last. It's not because there's anything wrong with you or anything wrong with him. It is just a progression of life. This is just something that you need to go through. So when he says that it's gonna fail, it's not because you guys don't have everlasting love or all these things. It's simply that it's just a part of life. So Mo is just suggesting that whether or not you wait, that's your call. It's up to you. But more often than not, the result is still going to be the same.
Exactly. And if you, in fact, try to wait, you'll just continue to waste more years. You've already wasted 3 years. So you can continue to waste it by waiting. And do you see the difference between our two callers? This girl is 20.
Yeah.
The other girl is 18. This girl sounds like she's 13. You know why? She waited the past 4 years. She sat there doing nothing and not maturing because she was waiting for this guy.
Right.
So you can tell the difference in their voices based on experience in life. This girl at 16 is holding on to this puppy shit while the other girl is already broken through into the adult life. And you can hear it in the way they carry themselves. So you can continue to act like a baby and speak like a child by holding on to this guy, or you can fucking let it go and start becoming the adult that you already are. Pick. Either way, it's going to fail.
Because what's happening right now is it's all up to him. It's not even up to you. By the tone of your voice, you're making it seem like it's all on him.
Yeah.
And do you want that kind of control on you? Like this guy, I mean, he's not even old enough to make like a really mature decision. If his
I disagree.
Parents won't
Listen,
even...
I disagree with that line. I think this is all her. I think this is her parent. His
No,
parents
I'm talking
said,
about
break
from
up.
her tone. She's not aware that she has control of the situation. But from her tone, it's seeming like she just acknowledged it. She said yes, that it seems like she's thinking that it's actually up to him. That's why she's saying, should I wait? When you don't realize that you have it under your control, you don't have to stay. It's
And
just
you
about
can,
mindset.
If you want to, it's still going to fail. See, that's the thing, Lana. You're going to fail. It's automatic. It's for sure. So you can sit there and wait, and you're 20, that you sound like you're 14, and you can wait on this really crazy, stupid scenario you're in, or you can move on with your life and be an adult, because in fact you are. All right?
You're going to be fine, love, okay? This is just a part of
Now, if you
growing
called
up.
us and said, my boyfriend's parents doesn't like me, and I'm like, oh yeah? Yeah. When'd you meet him? Oh, I met him a month ago. I'm like, okay, well, this is what's going to happen. It's going to be difficult and this and this and blah, 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 but you can try. But when you start the conversation with, I've been waiting for 4 years.
For 4 years, I know.
And we're like, what? Okay, guess what? Because you're fucking doomed.
So, and also what's
All right.
happening is, I'll rephrase what Mo said. It's almost like how you've developed as a person has come to a stop. You can't even claim to be this really like full-bodied, like a real woman, all because of this one person. Is that the life that you want? It's not really going to get any better from here. So you have it in your control right now to stop that cycle and actually really live the rest of your life being who you're meant to be. And you can do that right now.
Just be an individual. Be an adult. Just enough of this, like, holding on to this guy bullshit. They don't like you. His parents doesn't like you. He's hanging on. Like, there's no definition to the relationship. Just leave. You're 20. There's so much shit to enjoy out there.
There's
Thanks for the call, Lana.
so
We
many
appreciate
guys
it.
out there, okay?
Have a great night. Have a great life. Taking a break. When we come back, a ton of calls tonight. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort and practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Hi. They say nothing in this world is free, and for the most part, that's true. But here at NMF Network, all shows are indeed 100% free. And as an added feature, you have the option to subscribe to all your favorite programs, also at no charge. Why should you subscribe? By subscribing, you no longer have the hassle of delays when you stream the program. You also don't need to keep checking our site to see if your favorite programs are up, because they'll automatically be uploaded to your device as soon as it's available. Here's how to do it. For those people with Apple mobile devices, first you need to download the podcast app. Once you download the podcast app, open it, and you should be taken to the featured page. Now, you look for the store button. Hit the store button, and after doing that, hit the search button. Put your cursor on it and type New Media Factory. All our shows should automatically appear. Pick your favorite or favorites, open it, and hit subscribe. And that's it, you're done. Congratulations and welcome to the New Media Factory family.
Take a little sunshine, drop a little rainbow, mix in a smile, and stay for a while. Sabrina's Kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's Kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's Kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's Kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's Kitchen, tables waiting for you.
Friend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
All right, back on the show here on this Monday night. Again, very busy, so let's get to it. It's the 25th of November.
I'm sorry, Mo. Could you just repeat what we were saying during the break?
Which one? What part?
The one that you wanted to tweet. I'm so delayed reaction with it as to what happened when you said.
Oh, with the first caller?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so this is the thing when you're 18. They're like, does he like try to grab your tits in the movies? No. Okay, well, tell me a place where he tries to like do sexual stuff in the cinema. Okay.
And I said, maybe that's what people from the fort say, so it doesn't sound so skanky. I don't know.
Movies, cinema. He grabs your tits in the movies? No. Where does he grab your tits? In the cinemas.
Wala lang, diba?
Rock on. High fives, brother. High fives for the IQ. Solid.
Love it. Okay. She was nervous. Okay, she was nervous.
Listen,
yeah.
Hot chicks don't know what Monday is. They don't know. They're just hot every day.
Damn it. Okay, who's our next caller?
Saying. And don't you feel bad that you were 36 years old and we're sitting here all old and sane and sound mind? And don't you want to be stupid and teenager again? It's such a fun time. And that's why I say the best relationships are the dumbest people.
I like being where I am now.
No way, man. I'm telling you. There's nothing like being stupid. Stupid is the best because you don't know shit. And when you don't know shit, nothing bothers you.
Well, yeah, ignorance is bliss. But if I had a choice, if I want to be 18 or 20, 25, I would love to be exactly where I am right now.
That is horseshit. That's the biggest lie I've heard you ever say on the show. There's no female of your
I'm not talking about
makeup.
like physically. Like, of course, I would love to have like my 22-year-old self like physically. But in terms of mentally, emotionally, like inner peace wise.
You mean you were worse before?
What do you mean?
Like emotionally? Because you're an emotional wreck. Sometimes.
I'm very happy where I am right now.
Are you
very
okay? Come
content.
on, you are an emotional woman. How dare you?
Okay. Well, that's your opinion. I think you're an emotional wreck
you're getting
too.
emotional right now. That's impossible. Me? Of course not.
Okay.
But I'm the one with the crying video.
So, to each his own. But yeah, it's like a lot of people are afraid to get old for certain reasons. But I love getting older. It's like because you seem to have more control of your emotions, and I don't mean crying. I mean like just growing up. I think is one of the most beautiful experiences. Like everyone, I think should just. Yeah,
that's the difference between you and I, man.
I
wake up, like today I woke up and my body hurts. I'm like, my back hurts, my legs are sore, my neck is bad. And I'm like, I wake up like I'm an athlete. And then you know what I did last night?
What?
Nothing. I played PS4. I wake up, I played PS4 and I woke up with body aches all over me. I'm like, oh God, I miss when I was 22. I'm like, this is awful.
I mean, but if we're talking about like, your physical health, for sure. Like when you were younger, but like overall, like I'm a happy camper.
No.
Yeah.
No way. I would love to be in my mid-20s, late 20s again. Please, Lord, invent something. So
I actually said this in my book. It said there, what I hate about getting older is aging. What I love about getting older is growing up. I actually said that. That was like, and my book has been out like 2 years ago. It's been 2 years, so
Ugh.
yeah.
How old are you? What are you, 35 now?
I'm 35. Yeah.
Ugh, man.
Okay.
Bad times for us.
More
Beyonce.
happy
All right,
Mondays.
Let's
Get in some callers.
You know
Come
what
on.
bothers me the most about
What?
age, and I think I retweeted this the other day, was
Okay.
that all of the greatest athletes in the world
Mhm.
are 10 years younger than me. That's all right.
Has it affected your sex life though?
No, it hasn't, but it affects
Then
it just affects me. No, well, listen, who's the best player in the NBA right now? Pico, you don't follow the NBA that much, but Anthony Davis is no, that's not true. LeBron is the best player in the NBA, like in terms of say athleticism and just
Okay.
all around. But on paper, Anthony Davis is the best NBA player right now. You know how old that motherfucker is? Probably 21 years old.
But their skill though relies on their agility. It's a more physical thing.
I know, but when like, I see the guy on TV, everyone's like, statistically he's a monster, and then I fear he's born in the 90s.
That's okay. You still have a big penis.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
All right, let's get to line 6 first here, and then we're gonna go to the landline. Let's start with Jeff. Jeff, you are 30 years old. Alabang. What's up?
Hold on.
Jeff.
We lost Jeff.
Line
Hold
6. Oh, okay, good. Well, we lost Jeff. Let's take another one. Let's go to Maan, who's on line 1. Hi, Maan. You are 32 years old.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, good evening.
Hi.
Good evening, Maan. What's up, baby?
Kasi married na ako.
Yep.
Tapos kasi parang gusto kasi malaman kung normal ba na araw-araw kayo.
Having sex?
Hindi, I mean, araw-araw kayo nagdudu.
Oh, yun nga.
Araw-araw
Isa pa to.
Hindi kasi para kasing dumating kasi sa point na parang hindi naman terminong nakakasawa, pero kasi nai-enjoy nyo naman. Kaso lang kasi parang nararamdaman ko kasi na pagka hindi ko siya pinagbigyan, parang baka maganap ng iba or something, ganyan.
Yeah, it's funny is because you know why I laugh about this question.
Okay.
It's the same exact question as the girl who called.
Yeah,
first.
exactly.
Why
I said,
does
do you
my
have
boyfriend
sex?
want to have? Why does my boyfriend want to have sex every single time we see each other?
The what?
And then it's why does my boyfriend want to have sex with me every single time he sees me? And then the girl calls who's 32 years old and goes, why does my husband have to have sex with me every single day?
And then it's the same thing of like, what do you mean? Is it normal that it's every day? And I say, what, to have sex? And she's like, no, magdo.
Yeah, well, okay, that's irrelevant.
Exactly.
But my point is this, guys, is guys want to have sex, man. I mean, it is what it is. It's like, to be honest, if I was a Filipina woman, I would never marry a Filipino man. Ever. It's out of the question. For some reason, man, I think, and we're not the only ones, but Pinoy men are fucking horny, dude. Like, they need to have sex a lot.
I think because they're so repressed, because of religion, because of the stuff they teach you in school, a lot of things are taboo, so it's very repressed. I can agree.
For a culture that doesn't that frowns on extramarital affairs, we really have a lot of it.
Yeah.
And it's all based around, dude, we just want to fuck. We want to fuck as many people as possible. We want to fuck. And if your question is it normal that your husband has sex with you every day, and the fact that you agree to do it just so he doesn't stick his dick somewhere else is a really sad state of mentality for us. Where the only reason why you want to have sex with him now every day or pinagbibigyan mo, like you actually allow him to do it to you, is because he's going to stick his dick somewhere else if you don't. You know what? He's still going to stick his dick in someone else even if you do. Maan. If you think your husband is the type of guy that's going to have sex with another girl because he's horny, he's still going to do it even if you're fucking him. It's flawed mentality, people. I don't want you to keep thinking this way. So many women think this way. So many females either call this show or fucking tweet me or ask me in person, Mo, if I don't have sex with my husband, will he look somewhere else? And I'm like, that's the fucking awful mentality. And it's flawed. That's not logical reasoning.
If a guy wants to cheat on you, he'll do it regardless. Doesn't matter.
Do you think if a guy eats at the same restaurant, he'll refuse to eat somewhere else? Of course not.
Wala lang. Para kasing kasi minsan kahit na almost ilang taon na kayong kasal, di ba? Parang minsan naiisip mo rin yun, di ba? Lalo na pagka call center agent yung trabaho niya.
Oh, he is? Man.
Tapos ikaw, nandito ka lang sa bahay. Tapos nag-aalaga ka lang sa mga anak mo, di ba? Tapos
yeah. Listen, it's not a... Okay, every guy wants to have sex with as many females as possible, man. Every single guy. Okay, me, him, the boyfriend of the first caller, the husband of the second caller, the boyfriend of the second. We all want to have sex with as many people as possible at any point in our life. Doesn't matter if we're 24, 18, 36, or whatever. We want. You know what stops us is character. That's what stops us from doing it. We all, we all want to do it.
The desire is there.
We all want to do it, but the only thing that stops us is knowing that it's the wrong thing to do.
Yes.
So what I'm telling you about your husband is if you feel like he's not of character to cheat on you, it doesn't matter whether you have sex with him every day or you don't. He'll cheat on you or he won't. He's that kind of guy. So I don't know him. I can't say what he is. But if you feel like he is that way, I don't want you to continue to have sex with him just because you're worried he's going to fuck someone else. I want you to have sex with him because I want you to do it when you want to do it.
Yeah.
And when you feel like you're in love and you feel like there's a great connection about it.
And I want to say this, though. I mean, we've already tackled the part where a cheater is a cheater and all these things. But I will say this. You also have to look at it from this perspective. There are so many couples right now who would love to have your problem because after what, 1 year, 2 years, the sex is gone, you know, and they want to bring back that desire for each other. And here you are saying that you've been married for so long already.
Yes,
why does he
years.
still want to have sex? It's like, I'm sorry, but I think it's a good problem to have. I mean,
I don't agree.
No,
listen. Let's take Manny Pacquiao for example.
I'm just saying, pretend. Let's just say, take out the part where he's going to cheat anyway if he wants to. I'm just saying, for a man or a woman to desire their partner, even after how many years has passed, I think is a wonderful thing that you shouldn't be all tang ina hassle, bro.
I don't agree. You know why? Because guys want to come. It really almost is. That's what it is. It's like, okay, I came home from work. I'd like to ejaculate now. And there's my wife over there. And it might not be that simple, but at the same time, it could be. Where you come home, you have a wife, she's having sex with you every single day. I mean, is he amazing in bed? Does he look like he's really enjoying it? Or is he just kind of sitting there, getting it done missionary so he can ejaculate? I mean, we don't know because we're not there. My point is this. Listen, let's take Manny Pacquiao, for example, right? Who, Jinky is almost, I feel like she's pregnant every 6 months. She's pregnant again right now. She's pregnant constantly. So they're having sex. But at the same time, for years, he was banging starlets left and right. And all of a sudden, he stopped. Because he's a character guy now, and he brought the Lord into his life, and guess what? His wife's still pregnant. So, I mean, guys want to have sex, and they want to have sex with a lot of chicks. What stops them is their interpersonal relationship with themselves, and whatever values and morals at the time tells them to not do it. It has nothing to do with Jinky. It has everything to do with Manny. Manny was banging chicks left and right, and his wife, because she continued to get pregnant constantly. He stopped because he's a religious fellow now, and guess what? His wife is still pregnant. So he hasn't stopped fucking. He just stopped fucking other girls because he's a better guy now. Does that make sense? So please don't make the mistake of going, I have to have sex with my husband every single day or else he's going to fuck someone else. Because it's not always true. It's true if you don't have sex with him at all. Like, say, goes 3, 5, 7 months without it. Yeah, then maybe he'll just kind of out of necessity go. But don't say, I have to do it with him every single day because if not, he's going to fuck someone else.
And don't also
he's
make
gonna fuck
sex
someone else
like
when he
it's
fucks
a
someone
chore.
else.
I mean, in the same way that Mo was saying that when a guy has sex, sometimes it's not emotional. It's just so he can come.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
guys
true.
are not stupid. They can also sense when a girl's just there and just, okay, get the fuck
but we're
or
still
like
gonna have sex
get
with
it over with. You know,
but we'll still
so
have sex with
it's a
them. But I still wanna
two-way
come.
street. Hello?
Yeah. All right, man. So what's the point of this entire conversation is have a better relationship.
Yeah, I mean,
Have a better relationship with your husband.
exactly,
Like, it
because
doesn't
the
have to be
sex
sexual.
shouldn't be a physical chore, like a task or like a barter system. Like, I'll give you sex for as long as you know what I mean? Because sometimes that's the thing also about women is they use sex to manipulate a relationship or manipulate men.
Yeah, but
which
that's
I
what
feel
my
is
advice
so
was to the first caller.
It's so
no, not really.
wrong. Yeah.
Not really. That was my advice to the first caller. Remember, okay, if he wants this, all of a sudden you're going to ask shit back. If you're going to use sex as a weapon to get money from him, so be it. That's what our advice was in the first caller, remember?
Well,
it's just different in this situation.
it's different for everybody, but in particular, especially with marriage, I don't know. For me, it delves already with dishonesty, with not being genuine. It's just that means there's a lack of communication there. That means there's a flaw, something there that's not being addressed, and I'm not
if
for
you
that.
have
Right?
a better overall relationship, your sex life's going to get better. man.
Exactly.
Okay? So,
Exactly.
So my advice again was have a better relationship, so you don't have to worry about these things. Okay.
Okay.
Because
All right.
sex is
Thank
not
you,
going
love.
to better anything if you guys don't actually communicate.
Yeah, when he comes home, be happy that he's
okay
home.
naman siya. Yun lang, dumating lang talaga sa point kasi na parang iniisip ko na lang na, yun nga, ganun.
Parang araw-araw lang nagsasex
Hindi
kayo.
naman, kasi parang kasi siya, yung parang alive siya lagi. I mean,
hyper?
Hyper talaga. Tipong,
Oh, that's good. That's a good
oo,
thing.
okay naman siya. Happy naman ako. Masaya naman ako kahit ganun, araw-araw. Kaso lang, parang, di ba, syempre, minsan, hello, ang sakit na nun, di ba? Parang,
Then you tell him.
oo,
Then you tell him.
yun lang. Para kasing pag sinabi ko sa kanya, one time, nasabi ko naman sa kanya na ganun. Yun naman, naglaylo naman siya, okay naman. So, ganun lang talaga siguro kailangan nag-uusap talaga.
Yeah, you need to communicate with him. Tell him how you feel.
Kung meron kang nararamdaman talaga na hindi, talagang kailangan maging open ka talaga sa kanya.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's what's part of having a better
mga
relationship.
siguro, mga ilang months naman na yun. Ngayon naman, medyo okay naman na kami.
How many kids do you have?
Parang na-refresh lang ulit.
How many kids do you have?
How many children?
3.
Okay.
Meron na kami
No
10,
more.
4 and 2 years old.
All right. No more kids.
Wala
Keep
na,
waiting now.
ligate na.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, fantastic.
Gora ng lolo mo lagi.
No, it's really great that you're saying yourself,
OMG.
you're telling him how you feel, and you know, I would like to believe, and no matter how idealistic this may sound, when two people love each other, one of their greatest desires is to make the other person happy. And that makes them happy too. When they know that they're being an effective, protective, whatever kind of partner that they think they should be, right? So when you're communicating with him and you feel safer being around him because you feel that you can be honest with him. Let's say, like, babe, OA na, ang sakit na ng pukengkay ko, I can't do this anymore. Whatever it is, if you do it
I would
in a way
actually
that's
leave if you guys said that. And
like, not like you're not attacking him. You're
if
doing.
you called me Lola, which you just did, or so go ng Lola.
Yeah.
What's it? Go na gong Lola mo, and I'd be like, putang ina ka. I would leave. So
Okay.
never use words like that again.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
the point is, if you're doing it in a constructive way, not in a way that's attacking him, if he knows that he can be a better partner to you, do you know that can even make your sex even more amazing? Because it's not just fucking. It's you're making love. You're making that great connection, right? And I'm all for that. So
All right, we
baby,
gotta go.
go
This is
lang
a
ang
long
lolo
call
mo,
in history of
okay?
the
Go
show.
lang.
Thank you. We don't have it. Yeah, all right. Thank you, man. Jesus, we explained the same thing like 11 times to this lady. Thank you. Bye.
So you can't stand yung mga go lang lolo mo.
Let's go to Jeff on line 6. Jeff Alabang, 30 years old. What's up?
Hi, sir, good evening.
Good evening, Jeff.
Yes.
How are you? Sorry, Jeff. Sorry, Jeff.
Hello?
Is that Jeff? Is that Ayala Alabang, Jeff?
No.
No. Okay,
A bit
cool.
near.
I can't
it doesn't
understand
matter.
him.
If it's
What?
not inside, it's poor.
Somewhere here in Muntinlupa.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my guy. You see, there you go. Woo, you and me, brother. That's this is my guy. Like, I like this guy, Jeff. All right, buddy. How can we help you?
All right, yeah, because I have this girlfriend for 3 months, and the problem is that every time we do it, I notice that she farts every after she actually reached climax. And there was even this time when I was down there, she farted, and that's really smells.
Oh no!
Is there something we can do about that?
I don't know, man. It almost sounds like a medical issue now. Like,
And it's not just one time, 2 times; it's all the time.
and you're sure it's farting, huh? It's not like when her vagina makes that noise.
Yeah.
Like, amoy tae.
No. Yeah, it smells. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no! I
does she know
I don't know how
that
to
she's
help
farting?
you.
Or?
Yeah, I told her about it, and she just smiled.
She just smiled.
And then even she just smiled, and then even after that, it still happens. I mean, it still continues on. That every time she reached climax, then she would fart. I don't know why.
Yeah, that sucks. Obviously, I mean, not obviously. Sorry, wrong word. If I was going to assume, it's because she's most relaxed. Like, she's having an orgasm. I mean, not relaxed in terms of, like, she's lazy relaxed, but relaxed and, like, something amazing is happening to her right now, and it feels so good. That
It's a release.
Yeah, it's
because
like
when you're
right.
coming, it's a
being the
release,
better word.
right? So sometimes
coming out.
what happens is when you have I forgot the medical term, but it's like when you have a panic attack and you have this, and basically your whole body cannot control anything, that you take, like, shit comes out of you. You fart, you vomit, everything. I forgot what it's called, okay? So in a way, what's happening to her is it's like...
Okay, you described it well.
It's a giant release. So in a way, because it's all her... Yeah, I have no way to... I'm sorry.
It sounds
for you.
it
I'm
sounds
so
more
sad.
like a medical
Is there a way
issue.
to avoid her doing that.
She has to seek medical help. I mean, it's not like a major
it sounds
concern,
like a
but-
medical issue. I'm not 100% sure, but it sounds like it's something she'd have to like probably talk to her doctor and say, do I not have good control over, my asshole? I mean, maybe
I'd like to
again.
ask you,
Yeah, go ahead.
how would you feel if you have a girlfriend like that? What would you do?
It depends. If it smells bad, you know what? Here's the thing. I'll go back down.
Yeah,
to it.
Mo,
I don't
what
know.
would you do? What would you do?
This is what I would do. Here's my thing. Okay, now this might make me sound like a pig, but I don't know if I'm the majority or the minority in all of this. So Pico, I need you here, buddy. Get some mic time, brother. Come over here. Okay, if your girlfriend was farting every time she had an orgasm and it smelled like fart, like whatever, what would you do? Here's my answer. And Pico, you tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Is she hot? Yeah.
She is.
Oh.
Suck it up then.
Yeah, that's
fine. What are you going to do? She looks like Georgina Wilson. If Georgina Wilson would fart on me every day,
I don't care.
Isn't like, tangina, uututin niya ako sa mukha ko every day. But the catch is she's my girlfriend. Suck it up.
No.
No, hold on. No. You see, the problem, Bianca, is you're a girl, so you would never understand this.
No, what I'm saying
Pico.
is I would appreciate if the guy told me, no matter how embarrassing it is. Like, I would want the guy to tell me. Like,
I know. She knows, though. The girl knows she farts.
I know, but
he told her.
obviously it's not effective enough because she just smiled.
Right, but the question was, what would we do if we have a girlfriend that farted on us every fucking day? And I'm taking another guy's, and I'm going to grab Jeff here. I'm going to take Pico. We're going to hold hands, and we're going to talk about it right now. Boys, if your girlfriend is fucking hot as shit, if she farts on you every single day, guess what the answer is? So? Pico, am I right?
Yes, 100%.
Yes. 100%
Okay,
right.
now coming from the girl's perspective.
No, time out. And I've gone through shit like this. And we've all gone through this in one way or another. It might not be inuutotan tayo. It could be something else. We have a larger patience for chicks that we're really into. Like, I've had girlfriends that I really didn't like so much, and they could do something as simple as chew their food wrong. And I'll be like, you fucking...
And you're annoyed, yeah. Okay.
And I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
Yet, if my girlfriend was Georgina and she could eat food through her nostrils, I'd be like, God, you're so hot. I mean, as much as it makes us sound like a pig, that we're so driven by how hot our girlfriend is, it is in fact still very true for Jeff here. Your girlfriend is having an orgasm on the regular with you, meaning you're not only you having sex with your hot ass girlfriend.
Yeah, I have to commend that.
What's
the fact that you're
fart?
making her come all the time, kudos for you.
Yeah, what's a little bit of fart? Can't you just, it'll blow away in 4 seconds? Right?
I'm sorry?
It'll go away in 4 or 5 seconds. The wind will take it somewhere.
Yeah. It's just
No, my question is it such a big, is it affecting now the way you see her? Like, does it take out key points from
Bianca,
her?
of course.
Okay. But if
It bothers you for 4 to 5 seconds. It stinks in the room. So
Yeah,
what?
you're right.
She's still hot.
Okay.
And she's still
For
naked.
4 or 5 seconds.
But
she's
I
still
will say
awesome.
this coming from a girl's perspective. If there ever comes a time when you realize, fuck it, this 4 or 5 seconds, it lingers in my head all throughout the day. I just can't take it. Try being honest with her because I think it's
How
like
about this?
getting that lettuce in your teeth. We would appreciate it if somebody told us because we would want to address this.
No. You know what the same thing here is listen. When you go down on her and you put your face in her pussy, guess what? Doesn't smell great either. But why are you down there? Because you got your fucking face in pussy. Doesn't smell that great. Doesn't smell bad, but doesn't smell great. When your girlfriend swallows your jizz, you think that she's actually having a
I
good
like
time?
that word, jizz.
You actually think she actually thinks that's tasty? No, she doesn't think it's tasty. But you know why she does it? Because you guys are having sex and you guys love that shit. So you take it in the same kind of grain of salt. The girl's going to fart on you because she's releasing everything because she's having an orgasm. But guess what? Your face was just in her pussy. It didn't smell great there either. And she just swallowed your fucking cum. That didn't taste great either. It's all part of the bodily fluid shit of sex. You're still having a great time. She's still fucking hot. Stop complaining, you puss. That's
Okay,
all.
fine. Mo, now that you explained it that way, fine.
All right? All right,
Okay.
Jeff. You lucky asshole. All right. Thanks, man. Rock on, brother.
Great.
I like this guy.
Thanks,
I
Maury.
like this guy a
Appreciate
lot.
that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Take care.
Get out. All right, bye-bye. Now, Pico, does it make us look like pigs?
A
That
little
all we
bit.
care about just as long as she's hot?
A little bit. And she's
No,
like,
not
mhm.
really. It's understandable.
And she's like, mhm.
Edge, listen, Edge, baby. Listen, my bodily smell don't smell good. You know me, I'm from my country. It smell bad all the time. I accepting that. But Edge is all over, licking my body, licking armpits, licking it, licking everything. She does not disagree that it's disgusting. I turned French. Sorry. Edge, baby, right? Look at me. I smell like a armpit. And Edge has no problem.
Oh my God, yeah.
Sometimes I'll have a masturbation. I'll put my own cum on my belly button, and just putting her tongue in my belly button, just drinking it. She'll love it.
I swear, what I give to be a virgin again, it's like I won't have to deal with all these fucking problems, man. Yeah, just sew it shut. Shit.
Sure. Let's go to one last call before break. Who do we got? Sorry, we had G on line 5. Hi, G. Cagayan de Oro. What's up? G.
Hi, Mo.
Hi, G. You are 20 years old in CDO. How can we help you?
Yeah. Parang nakakatawa kasi itong problema ko eh. Pero I'm 20 and my boyfriend is turning 21 this December 1, I mean.
Ah, congratulations.
So I asked my boyfriend if anong gusto niyang gift para sa birthday niya. Then he keeps on telling me na he wants the the basta yun na.
Sex?
So
Yeah.
ang tanong ko
Right.
kasi is
What a
what
shocker.
if pagbibigyan ko siya, I mean, tapos first time pa naman namin dalawa na gumawa ng, if ever ng ganon.
Milagro.
Ng sex.
Tapos, but we were lovers since high school. I mean, if I would ask him, ay hindi, kung ako mismo magsasabi sa kanya, hindi ba masyadong aggressive ang dating ko at hindi ko ba siya magugulat to the point na parang madidirian siya kasi ako na mismo ang
No. No.
Yes.
No.
Tapos
no. A resounding no.
She doesn't even sound like she's 20.
G, if you go to him and you go, babe, for your birthday, pwede ba kita i-do? He's gonna be like, this is the greatest day of my life.
Yeah, so wait. So to translate, basically our caller is 20 and her boyfriend's 21. He's turning 21 this December 1. And she's
That's right.
asking if, because they haven't done it yet, she's asking if it's a good idea as a birthday present to her boyfriend to do the deed.
It's a great idea.
And she's worried that it might come off too aggressive for the guy.
Nope. No, hold on one second. You asked him though, right? G, you go, what do you want for your birthday? And he answered he wants to have sex with you? That's what he said?
he wants the yeah.
Okay, so why are you worried that you will look aggressive when he asked for it?
Kasi baka mood niya lang yon na ganun.
Oh, no.
Babe, that's not the mood. That's how he feels every day.
Nope. He's been waiting a long time, my love. Now, G, I only want you to do it, though, if you're ready. Not because it's his birthday. And I actually, you know what? To a certain extent, I hate these guys that would ask for it for a birthday gift. I think that's a little loser, to be honest. Like be like, babe, yeah, what do you want for your birthday? Siyempre, pek mo. You know, parang it is... I don't like a guy that would ask that. I mean, because I think that's the last thing you want to hear as a girl, right? So it's Christmas. What do you want for Christmas, sweetheart? I'm gonna go to, kasi may 3-day sale ang SM, so I'm gonna go over there. Tapos, bibili na ako ng coffee machine para kay nanay. Na. Ikaw, ano gusto mo? Gusto mo ng doggy style. It's like, what? Really, asshole? I'm fucking trying to get you a gift here. It's kind of douchey to me. I don't know about you, Bianca. Asking for sex as a birthday gift? I mean, come on.
I think he's just being an opportunist because she might bite, right?
I know, but even though it's still stupid.
It is douchey. I didn't say it wasn't. It's just, why not give it a shot? I mean, they are both at a very horny stage in life, so.
I know, but to ask for a sexual favor and you guys are not having sex is a little rude.
Yeah, it's kind of saying, I want to take away your virginity. It's basically what he's asking.
For example, if I knew Bianca loved giving blowjobs, let's say Bianca and I were boyfriend-girlfriend, and we had a healthy sexual relationship, and she loved giving blowjobs. If she went, hey Mo, it's your birthday, what do you want? Oh man, I want a blowjob upside down. It's kind of like a joke because I know that she loves giving blowjobs. But if you and I have not had sex yet and we're in a relationship and you asked me what I wanted and I told you I wanted your body, it's a little bit...
In a way, he's the one who's aggressive because you're worried you're the one coming on too strong. If anything, he's the one who's coming on too strong and you're actually reacting very pressured.
So you can still do it, G. You can still give him, you can give him that for his birthday, but I want you to want to already.
Yeah.
Like, why have you waited this long? Well, you're only 20, but yeah, why have you waited till 20?
Siguro kasi hindi siya masyadong ewan.
No, be honest. No, why have you not had sex yet? Why haven't you agreed to it yet?
Kasi syempre babae. Medyo nahihiya din.
But you want to?
Yeah.
No, my question is, do you want to give him sex for his birthday because he asked you to or because you actually want to, regardless of what he says?
Well, not just a gift for his birthday. I want to because I love him.
Okay.
At medyo tumatanda ka na kasi 20 ka na.
Okay.
Then good.
For as long as it's something that you actually
listen,
want and you're not pressured to give it.
I would have sex with him then for his birthday para hindi ka nagagastos para sa gift. Libre.
But please buy a condom. Please, plenty condoms, okay? Plenty
And
condoms.
practice. Hey, G, do you masturbate?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, good. I just want you to practice before you actually do the thing. Practice on yourself a little bit.
I mean the feeling, parang nape-pressure ka because you don't know the feeling yet.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want you to grab a pepino or something there in the household and put it in your snatch.
Yeah.
Okay? Practice.
Sometimes one reason why that girls can't come is because they're overthinking it. They're willing it so much that it has to happen at a certain time. Then the more you do it, the more it doesn't happen. So I agree with Mo. Masturbate first so that you actually get to, experiment with your body. What feels good. So it actually helps you better at climaxing.
If I were you, I would, while having sex with him, when you're done, just whisper in his ear, by the way, I was just kidding. I wasn't a virgin. I actually had sex with my ex-boyfriend like 3 years ago. Just see how pissed off he's going to be as a joke lang. Joke lang naman. Thanks, G.
That's just the best advice ever.
Right, enjoy. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. It'll be funny. And then you'll know if he really likes you or not. Because if he leaves, he was just there. He was like, what? How dare you? Let's take a break. When we come back, still a lot of calls to go. It is a Monday night. Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe with Bianca and myself. Back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
We're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Familiar with a game Chubby Bunny, but wait, have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth, you say Chubby Bunny, and you keep putting it in your mouth, and you keep saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba? Okay. And you're gonna be like, okay na, okay na.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time.
Okay, I'll learn 2 at a time. Okay ka na ba? What?
Okay na, okay na. I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
Okay. No, that's disgusting.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Were you the one who posted, James, regarding the guidelines when it comes to checkpoints?
Yes, I was.
That's fantastic.
Yes, I just made it up, but I thought it was this time of year, right? Elections. You never let the truth get in the way of a good story, okay? Children, do not follow this at home. I'm just kidding. Just so you know your rights. If you do get stopped by a checkpoint,
you are not allowed. We're able to verify all of these, James.
You're not allowed to run over them. That didn't make it here. So technically... Now, number 2, upon approach, slow down. I guess that counts as not running them over. Dim headlights and turn on cabin lights. Okay.
Cabin lights.
Mm-hmm. Lock all doors of vehicles during inspection. Since lock.
They might get pissed off because you're locking.
But that's the thing.
Okay.
This is where they get you, and this is actually. I know we're making fun of it a little bit, but this is a serious issue. We've seen some people genuinely harassed. Drugs are planted. And other things, a Justin Bieber CD is planted, which is even worse.
Oh,
yes,
no.
I've heard of that, And there's no defense for that. There's really no defense. Yeah, it's like, but Your Honor, we found this. Throw the book at him. The CD as well.
Then after that you have to submit your cell phone and everything. Yeah. And next thing you know, you have a Justin Bieber ringtone.
Catch James Deacon and the boys on Counterflow Wednesdays, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
Then the maid got jaundice. Jaundice is different from jaundice. Jaundice is buntis, like that. But she does not... Tirsa? Anyway, jaundice does not know. This is professional show. I will put the merienda here. So, jaundice. And I'm now happy to present to you Carl Lutario. Halika dito, tabi tayo. Gusto mo ng snacks? Ano ba to? Ganyan ba yan? Tapos?
Ang puti.
Ay, tapos. Dito ba? Pwede ba dyan?
Pwede. Concealer. Yan, para sa show mo, ha? Oh.
Aray ko, amayaya ba? Pwede ba itong ano? Zora, pang ano ba to? Oil absorbing? Pwede ba itong pang nose line?
Tita Kay, may caution.
Caution! Caution! Basta ng glamour, te!
When used for the first 2 weeks, more pimples will appear. Burahin na sila.
Oh my God! Te!
Sorry, ma. Ito talaga.
Hindi, bago yan. Don't worry.
Buti ako sa mata lang. Hindi naman nagkakapyo. But dapat pala caution muna yung pinasa natin.
Join your host, Carrots Nazareno, on Live, Love, Lols every Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
What show?
That show! It's a show! That show!
It's that show, pare.
Oh, that show. Oh. Yeah, that show's cool. We talk about...
Oh, what does this look like?
Vagina and...
Like a double blowjob.
Vagina?
Who is the asshole that decided to shave the shit off the entire planet?
Sometimes we like to talk about...
It's like when you guys like high-fiving on a girl and then you're doing her in the butt and you're doing her in the mouth. High five, bro.
Vagina. Vaginas.
And you're jacking off really intensely, but like massaging your balls and shit.
I'm not talking about a Chewbacca, man. I'm just talking about a nice little,
Vaginas.
And don't miss that spot, like the cowper's gland. It's like in between your balls and your asshole. But not me, because I'm a guy.
Yeah, that's a cool show. You should watch it. I think we're on Tuesday.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Now we're gonna show you guys the new beta that just came out yesterday. Is God of War Ascension, the private beta
for PlayStation Plus.
PlayStation Plus.
Let's watch it, right? It's not. It's Enrique playing already.
Yes.
Yep.
There you go. And perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Well, before that, I was kicking ass.
So go with the theme of the show, how not to play.
It's Robot Rice and Friends with Alfonso Martinez, Mickey Han, and Nigel Zalameo. Fridays, 6 to 7 p.m. Only here on The Factory.
Take a little sunshine, grab a little rainbow, mix in a smile, and stay for a while. Sabrina's Kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's Kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's Kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's Kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's Kitchen, tables waiting for you.
Friend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Hey, are you experiencing dropped calls, garbled lines, or weak signal? These might be caused by illegal signal boosters that interfere with network coverage. And with this, Globe has forged agreements with major retailers to support the campaign against the use of illegal repeaters to avoid signal interference. Globe also appeals to the public to be vigilant and to report suspected cases of illegal repeaters. So thank you very much, Globe, and thank you for being the sponsor of this program. It's Good Times to Mo, the podcast, Season 2. Again, brought to you by Globe. My name is Mo, and the phone number is 478-7954. Skype is the Good Times Podcast. You can text us 0927-214-1981 on a very busy Monday night here. Bianca Valerio, of course, on the program. Follow her on Twitter at Bianca_Valerio. Hey, Bianx.
You're welcome. I don't know why I said you're welcome.
Yeah. No worries. Oh, you're probably thinking, off air, what we do sometimes is Pico and myself, we get together and we look for hot chicks online.
You make it seem like it is such an arduous task, right? But it's just really to go hunting for big boobs and
Hell yeah.
for titties, for
Fuck that, right?
pouty lips, for tight ass,
Exactly.
for tighter vaginas.
Keep it going.
For
dick sucking lips.
That's what I said.
Sorry. Yeah. And then every time we find one, what do? We send it over to Bianca to
validation. For validation.
Right. That in fact she is as hot as we say she is. You see this
it is
girl?
true. The last one I saw, I'm like, is that for real? Well, obviously her boobs don't look real, but for real of what she actually does for a living.
She's we'll talk about it after this in the middle of calls. Just because she's so hot, but we gotta go. There's people on hold. Let's get to it. You ready to go, Bianca?
Let's go.
I like you, Bianca. It's cool. We never agree. We barely agree on shit, but we see each other's points. We see each other's points
because you can't see me.
Let's go to Ooh. Boy, there's so many good calls. I don't know which one to take. Hold on.
Is there anyone 22? We gotta hear the 22 song.
Oh my God, it's been all over the place. 22. I just don't play it anymore. Medyo laos na yung song.
Laos na ba siya?
Laos ng lola mo. Yeah, okay. Let's go to, who do we got here? Anna. Anna, you are on line 6, 25 years old. Is that right?
I'm 34.
24. I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry. I was looking at somebody else named 25.
Okay.
You're 34, not 24.
34. Yeah.
34. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, okay. All right. No worries.
Hi.
Hi, Anna.
Yeah.
What's going on, baby?
I'm good. Well, I don't know if you remember me, but I called, I think 2 weeks ago, saying that my husband left the house and then bringing all the stuff that I bought him. And I don't know if you remember. Yeah.
That's right.
So,
I remember.
Here's the thing, right? So I requested for him to return all the stuff because I don't know where he lives now.
Sure.
He hasn't returned everything. He only returned the laptop. So now when he returned the laptop, I was able, all the files were deleted, obviously, but I was able to retrieve through a software all the deleted files.
Oh my God, I was just going to tell you to do that. I love you. You're so cool.
Yeah.
Man, this fucking girl, man.
I was like a CSI, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. There's nothing like a fucking retrieval program to put on someone else's old computer and to see what they've been looking at. I fucking love it.
I know, and it took me like 16 hours to retrieve like 20,000 files, okay?
Damn.
And what did you find?
Okay, so until now he hasn't admitted that he had an affair with his secretary. So after seeing all the pictures, they had like all their nude pictures. He was like doing his thing, masturbating, and as well as the girl. And all
are there photos of the both of them together, nude?
Yes.
Love it. Send it over to my way, please. Can you please? Hold on 1 second. Pico, send her the email address, my personal, please. Send it over here, and we're going to concoct some sort of plan. So, Anna, now that you found this gold mine of a treasure, what do you want us to do with it?
Okay, I want to get back on him.
That's
first,
my girl.
Because he hasn't returned all the branded things that I bought him.
Perfect.
So,
are you the same girl who messaged me on Ask FM, but I just haven't gotten around to it? I'm so sorry. I was out of the country. I haven't gotten around it. Okay, thank you for calling. Okay.
All right, Anna. So you want him to... Okay, what if he returns all of the branded shit you bought him? Will you...
Oh, damn.
Get her back. Get her back right now. And while... Hey, wait. Before you put her back on air... Can you give her my email address, please?
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, this is the girl that I was talking about off air. Vanja Hadzovic. She is the advisor to foreign affairs for Serbia. Please look her up. She's so incredibly hot. It's fucking nuts.
I feel like that photo is like bait for like terrorists.
And I would never date a girl named Vanja except this girl.
Because it sounds like vagina?
No, just Banja. It's like, it sounds, I feel like it's just not a good name.
After the way you have just talked about her, so like,
she's so hot.
Masturbatingly, you just won't date a girl named Vanja?
Hello?
No, I said I generally wouldn't, but this girl is so crazy hot. Okay, Anna, now back to you. So if he returns the branded shit, will you still want to get revenge on him or no?
Yeah, I mean, after seeing the pictures and the videos, of course.
I love it. That's my girl. I like how you think.
And here's the side story, okay? I know where he worked, so just this, I think dinner time, I saw him. I actually because I knew that they're gonna have a dinner with the expat trainer that they had from the U.S. So I actually went to somewhere in the fort, and they were supposed to have a dinner. They were supposed to have a dinner, so I followed him and I was asking him. He was walking side by side with his boss, with the expat. I was talking to him and I was asking him, "Hey, are you not going to return all the things? I've already asked you to return all the stuff that I bought you." And then he was telling me, "Not now, not now." And then when they were going to the restaurant, he wasn't able to enter the restaurant because he knew that I'm gonna make a scene there. but I didn't make a scene, okay? So I just followed him. And then he ran away.
Like this girl.
So what I did, so all his teammates were in the same restaurant. So me and my friend actually ate in the same restaurant. And he cannot enter. He wasn't able to enter the restaurant because he saw that we were there and all his teammates were there. So what I did, okay, this is a bit nasty, but well, I felt good after doing it. So I wrote a note. I wrote a note to the expat and to his teammates. And what I said was, please, can you tell your teammate, blank his name, to return all the stuff that I bought him and the money that he owes me, because he doesn't deserve any of them after he cheated on me with his secretary from his former work. And I gave the note to everyone in the table.
Oh, wait, so they don't work together anymore?
No, they don't work together anymore.
Damn it. It's so much better when they work together still.
I know, that would be more awkward.
Did the secretary know that he was married?
Yes. Very much so. She actually met me.
Okay, perfect. Okay, then I have no shame in fucking her up too. Okay, well, great. Hey, this is good. Now, here's my thing. Okay, here's my thing. I need to get back on them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, we will. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to help you out here, Anna, you and I. We're going to have a little open dialogue about what we're going to do here.
Okay.
So I need you to send me a good chunk of the files that you have. And what we're going to do is we're going to look for the small dick photo, because not all dick photos are, like, made equal, right? So we're going to hope to look for the most awful one he has.
Yeah,
and then we're going to...
cybercrime, right?
Yeah, it's not really... it's a cybercrime, but this is how we're going to get around it. Okay. So you send me all of these small dick photos. We're going to look for the worst looking photo. And then, now, Pico, or if there's somebody who's a little bit more knowledgeable about cybercrime, can you please correct me if I'm wrong, send me a message or whatever. But can't you then go to an internet cafe, open up a new account, so IP address, and Pico, you tell me if this is, you're the tech guy, get over here real quick. If we go to an internet cafe using their IP address, which is, of course, not, it would be traceable to them.
Yeah.
Open up a random email account, Facebook account, whatever. Send this letter to him, the picture to him, and say, hey, listen, if you don't, how do we word it? You can't say, if you don't pay me back, I'm going to let this go. You have to say something like, you've done a lot of shit, and I know about it.
If you don't make amends.
If you don't fix things and pay what you owe to the people you owe it to, we're sending this to your work. And something like that. Something kind of vague but obvious at the same time. They won't be able to trace her back, right?
Yep.
Because your IP addresses and stuff like that are going to be from like public use of computers, right?
Yeah, they'll trace it from the computer shop.
Yeah, to the computer. Now, just trying to generally stay away from... I don't know what the internet cafe is like back home, but do you have to log in your information and stuff like that to use their computers, or can you just walk in, pay, and use?
You can pay.
You can just walk in and pay and use. That's it.
That's how you do it.
But some would have CCTVs, right? So I need to go.
Well, wear shades. Wear shades and a cap. We'll just walk in there.
And go to those cafes na hindi social. Alam mo yun talagang like...
Or, listen, grab the same computer he used and go to a Starbucks and fucking use the available Wi-Fi.
That's awesome. That's a great idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But first, you got to send me the photos. Me and my staff are going to look over it. We're going to pick out which are the most damning ones. And trust me, you're going to need a third opinion on this. And we'll kind of package it together and start
I like that.
ass.
Package it together.
So as soon as we hang up here, send me those. Did you get my email address?
Can you just SMS me?
Okay, hold on. Guys, can you please send the email address?
Text her after the call.
All right, Anna. Here we go. The battle begins. I love it. I love you.
All right.
Let's do this.
Call us back and let us know what happened.
Yeah. I'll update you guys.
I'll update you. Her and I are going to have an open dialogue about what's going on. Anna, it's time to whoop ass.
I know.
All right, baby.
Okay,
bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
She doesn't sound, like heartbroken. She just wants vengeance.
She's
it's
mad.
like
I
payback
know what
time.
it feels like. Yeah. And it's funny because people are be like, wow, ang bitter mo. Not really. You don't understand that there's a difference between bitter and there's a difference between like the enjoyment of seeing someone who screwed you over suffer a little bit. It's different. That's not bitter.
It's a fine line, though. It's a very fine line. I mean,
is a
for
fine
someone
line,
who's so anti-get back at people, I can actually agree to that. Yes. It's a fine line, though. It's a very blurred fine line.
But it is so gratifying. Like, you can label it bitter. You can go, wow, you're stooping down to that level. You can say all of those cliches.
Yeah.
In the end, you will never know the joy that I feel when I press send. None of you judging motherfuckers will get it. Because you weren't there when I came across the computer and saw the fucking pictures. You weren't there when I met the girl and she said, oh, this is your wife. She's so lovely. And then all of a sudden I see her with her pussy and fucking zoomed in 3 times zoom on the camera on that fucking photo. You guys don't know. And it's not bitter. It's just sheer joy now.
I know that feeling, though. You know, like you caught in the act, you see certain things, and you're just, and you really see red. You really do see red. Your body is like a molten rock of volcanic eruption. You are just, you can't see straight. You can't think straight. You just, I know that
Love
feeling.
it. We have, Joseph, right? Can we go Joseph? Because he's got the same question, basically, and he wants to be able to see what he's going to do. And it's a guy this time. I love it. Okay. Let me know when we get Joseph up. He's 18 years old, though. See, that's different, though. What do you do when you're young? Like, our last call was 32.
It's not like anyone's ever really going to learn lessons from here because they're so young. But what it's going to do, though, is it can be very damaging, especially like it's, in a way, it's a form of bullying, like inadvertent bullying.
Yeah.
It can be quite psychologically damaging.
My thing is, okay, like if it's your husband, fucked you over, screwed you over at that capacity, what are you going to do? Yeah, fuck him up. Big time. Publicly, hell yeah. But
With
what
this,
if it's...
Because
here's the question, Joseph, the 18-year-old. He opened his Facebook inbox.
Okay.
And he saw a conversation. I guess his girlfriend's Facebook is filled with her naked photos.
Holy motherfucker.
And she was like sending out to someone else. We got to get this guy on the show. Is he not answering?
Nope.
Oh shit! All right, never mind. Then go get Sophie. Let's take another call here. What do I got on line 5? Let's talk to Peter. Peter, 20 years old, Quezon City. Hi, Pete. Peter.
Hello.
Hey, Peter. What's up, man? 20.
Hello.
Quezon City.
Hi.
Yes. How can we help you?
Hello.
Peter. How can we help you?
I have a huge crush on this girl, and it was my first time to fall in love, but then she told me she just wants to stay friends.
Yeah.
And I feel like this girl is like the girl in 500 Days of Summer. So yeah, what do I do?
Oh man, Summer Finn. Oh shit.
How old are you again?
Well, he's 20. Pete, it's either gonna work. It's 2 things here. Number 1, you have to believe her. She doesn't like you. And that's the way it is. Sorry,
bud. At least
bud.
she was being honest with you. She didn't lead you on or anything.
Yeah.
Or B, you have to believe her. However, you can be a presence, a consistent presence in her life, not a creepy, overbearing presence, but someone who's just around to help her and do this and let it blossom from there. And I mean, if she is Summer Finn, then she's well worth the wait. And you
like
can just kind of sit there, wait,
that friend that
be a pal, help her out when she needs help. You know, when she has a boyfriend, don't be obviously jealous. Just kind of like, be a consistent, steady presence in her life.
Be a
gentleman.
Peta.
Yeah, be a gentleman about it and everything. And then you never know. It happens so often in life where it starts off as friends. She had no idea that this was going to happen, and then she falls in love with you, and it
it's like
into a great
PETA, right?
relationship.
In Hunger Games. Well, sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, not really, because PETA didn't really have the hots for Katniss yet. They both kind of blossomed in together. This guy already knows from a distance that he has the hots for this chick, big time. And she clearly doesn't like him in that way right now. If I were you, be a presence, be a steady one, and then all of a sudden hope that it'll kind of blossom into a relationship. But don't be disappointed if it doesn't, because she already made it clear from the beginning that right at this point it doesn't look that way. Okay?
I mean, you basically don't get your expectations all high, but, just hope for the best. And in the end, if you guys have a great friendship out of that, it's still better than nothing. But yes, I have to say, a lot of guys, when they think, I'm going to be that friend, I'm going to be that person who's right by her side or whatever, it sometimes gets stalkerish. It's a little creepy. And don't think us girls don't have a clue. We do. So you got to be gentle and very subdued about it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Good luck. Now, let's be clear though. Is she in your league? Next thing you know, I mean, all of a sudden she's
a 10 and he's a 5.
Yeah, I mean, she's Colleen Garcia and you're not. I mean, you have to also kind of be realistic. Is she in your league? Or are you in her league? Peter?
Yeah, we're in the same league.
Are you sure? Like she's a 7 and you're a 7 also?
Yeah, I asked my friends and then they also said that I'm in her league.
Oh, wow, he's validated this already. He's done his research.
It has to. Well,
cool.
That's good because you have to be realistic like that. All right, buddy. Good luck, Peter. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Let's go to, is it Sophie? What do we have?
No, Sophie.
Who do we have? TJ?
Line 2.
Okay, line 2 is TJ. All right, TJ, line 2. What's up?
Hi.
Hi, TJ. Speak up a little bit, or Pico, can you pump up his volume?
What?
All right, you're fine now. What's up, buddy?
So I just recently downloaded Grindr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Late to the party, but still awesome app.
And I listed myself as a bottom.
But you're not a bottom.
No, I am.
Okay.
So
All right.
naturally, a lot of guys message me.
Of course.
Then, the thing is, okay na sana eh. Tuwa na ako. But I found out na masyadong maliit yung penis sizes ng mga, generally population of Philippines. Mas malaki pa yung akin.
Yeah. Well, that's right. I mean,
So,
it's
do I
an Asian
stay
thing.
as a bottom or do I become a top?
You can be both. You can be a Versace, they call it, right? Versatile.
Okay.
Well, but you don't want to be.
Situation.
Are you serious that there's not a penis out there big enough for your asshole? Because I'll listen. When I take a shit, even the small shits, I can feel it in my ass.
No,
like yung maliliit na tae, parang nafe-feel ko naman na.
He just has high standards. He really likes them big.
Yeah, but I'm saying, is it really bothering you that yung mga titi nila they're not so
no
big?
Naman, pero kasi I'm 6. I'm 6 inches, right? So lahat yung mga message sa akin, mga 4 or 3. So, siyempre gusto ko naman yung ka-size ko naman.
Oh my.
Well, 3.4 is the average, Bianca.
Yeah.
3.4 is the average.
Okay.
I still don't understand the question. So you're saying, should you then now be a top? But
Like, what do I do?
Yeah, but I don't get it. Listen, I don't understand.
It's like if he's
the
just
guy
going to
is a
have sex, he
3,
doesn't want to settle for small cock. So he'd rather get it. He'd rather take it than have give it to some. Yeah,
I know, but But what I said earlier was, does it matter that the 4-inch dick is in your asshole? Like, isn't it still pleasurable? And then you said, yeah, pero gusto mo yung kasex mo yung malaking tite. And I'm like, okay, but if you become a top, you're still fucking a guy with a small dick. It's still the same. I don't understand. Like, you want to be wowed by a dick. So it doesn't matter whether it goes in your ass or you stick it in his asshole. You just want a guy who's got a big dick.
Yeah.
It's kind of like boobs, for example. Like, boobs, they serve no function during sex. Yeah, I could get to grab on them or anything like that, but it's the fact that they're there, that I know that they're there, is what makes it
I think
enjoyable.
where he's coming from is, kung magsa-sex lang siya, he would rather get it from someone with a big dick.
Yeah.
If it's not a big dick, he'd rather be the one giving it to someone.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
get it.
Okay, and what I said, and now this is maybe because I don't engage in anal sex, is it really less satisfying if it's a 4-inch dick in your asshole over a 6-inch dick in your asshole? Because when I take a shit and I do pebble shit, like rabbit shit, I can still feel come out of my ass, and it still feels the same as whether I'm taking a normal size shit.
It could also be this. if I may, like, can I ask you, is it because, like Mo is saying, it's a physical thing? Like, dude, you can super feel it even when it's small.
Yeah,
but
totally. I can feel
my
the
thoughts
fucking-
are maybe, and I could be wrong about this. It's like, obviously, like when I have sex with a guy, knowing that he's big, it's not just the dick size. It's knowing that he has a big dick, and it turns you on because it
That's what I'm
personifies
saying.
strength. So
What,
I
really,
think
for you?
for him, maybe it's a psychological thing. Knowing that he's big, it makes him feel more, yeah, take me.
I know, okay, but then he just said, okay, well, if they've got small dicks, should I then be the one to put my dick in their ass? And I'm like, yeah, but they still got a small dick.
Well, he just,
Does
at
it make
least
a
it's not
difference?
in him.
Yeah.
I get his point. I super get his point.
I don't get it. I
I
feel
get
like the moment you find out he's got a small dick, you don't have to change whether you're going to be a top or whether you're going to be a bottom or anything about you. You just move on to the next guy.
Okay, here's my advice.
If you go on Grindr and a guy gets naked and you see he's got a small dick, then you go, I'm sorry, you got a small dick, and you leave and you move on. And you find
maybe
yourself
he's
a
so
guy with a
freaking
bigger
hot.
dick.
No, here's my advice from my gay friends who are Versace. They call them Versace's for versatile.
Whatever.
When
Why don't you
they
just call
make
it
out-
versatile?
Yeah,
Jesus.
when they call it Versace, right? I know.
I know, but why not just call it fucking versatile?
What
It's the same.
versatile, okay? So when they meet someone, and if it's too big where they're too afraid, they would rather give it than take it. Or, for example, they really like the person and the person's only a bottom. So basically, it depends on the situation. Sometimes it's too big, or sometimes the one they like, they're both tops, or one, they're both bottoms. So they sort of adjust depending on the situation, whether it be size or a person is a top or a bottom. So you can just be that, right? It's not such a big deal. You don't have to just stick to being one thing.
Listen, I'm lost. I think you're being maarte. Well, whatever your name is. Fuck, I forgot. TJ, I think this is ridiculous. I mean, but the reason why I think you're maarte is because you're a guy, and I'm a guy, and I know what guys want. Guys want like a hot piece of ass. It doesn't matter, you know, all these little, like if he's got a good face and a good body on him and he's got a small dick, I'm pretty sure you're still going to be happy and excited to fuck him in the ass. Right? So take it as it
Try
is.
it for size first. No pun intended. Like, try it for size first and see how you feel about that. If still it doesn't give you that rush, it's also a psychological thing, knowing that someone is ravaging you has size. I get it. But try first with
my
the
thing is
smaller
this.
guys.
Look, let's just say the guy's got a good face on him, right? And he's got a good body. And let's say he's got a 4-inch dick.
Okay.
But he works out, he's got abs. When you're on your knees and he's penetrating you in the asshole, can't you feel his strength of his arms around your hips and the way he pounds his pelvis into your ass? Isn't that like enjoyable?
You're so graphic with
Sounds kind of
that.
hot.
I'm sorry, what?
If you put it that way, it sounds kind of hot.
Yeah, right? So like, why are you complaining? He's a good-looking guy. He's got a great body on him.
No, I want my first time to be with a big dick.
With a big dick. Well, keep looking.
All right.
Keep grinding, right? Keep
Okay.
looking.
All right.
He's going to be there somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, go out to the farms in
And
the
you'll never
province.
know. He could be a
Open
grower.
your grinder. Open your grinder app when you're like, you know, go out to the farm, like fucking go up north, like Benguet province or some shit. Look for some fucking farmers out there who have
What is
grinder.
it with
Those guys
you
got
in
big dicks.
Benguet province? I swear.
Because you know, there's some masculine men out there that you never know. They could be gay and they got
Yeah.
fucking probably, you know, again, kalabaw penis. Okay.
But hey, if you're saying that this is your first time, my only advice is don't settle. If that's what you really want, no matter how maarte we may think it is, or it's too high of a reach, go for it. If you can, hit somewhere out there.
Okay.
I think
Good
you're
luck.
being arte. I think just fuck anyone who comes around Grindr
Ah,
that you like.
gosh.
Okay, you like his
Okay.
profile pic? Put his dick in your mouth. Thanks for the call. Good luck, TJ.
Bye.
Enjoy. Let's take a break. When we come back, last chance for your calls on a very, very, again, busy night. We'll find out who we can still get on the show after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kami napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
I was dared through Boss Man to eat a spoonful of, not sugar, but cinnamon. So you guys, I don't cower down to a challenge. I take them wholeheartedly and with spoonfuls. And I'm going to take a spoonful of cinnamon.
I saw this like 1,000 Ways to Die and the guy died. It was so sad.
Wow.
Okay, now say chubby bunny. I like the color of your lip. Are you sure? Oh my god. She's gonna blow! You look like the Wicked Witch. So, how was your experience?
I need a raise.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Were you the one who posted, James, regarding the guidelines when it comes to checkpoints?
Yes, I was.
That's fantastic.
Yes, I just made it up, but you know, I thought it was this time of year, right? Elections. You know, you never let the truth get in the way of a good story, okay? Children, do not follow this at home. I'm just kidding. Just so you know your rights. If you do get stopped by a checkpoint, you are not allowed
we're able to verify all of
them.
these, James.
You're not allowed to run over them. That didn't make it here. So technically... Now, number 2. Upon approach, slow down. I guess that counts as not running them over. Dim headlights and turn on cabin lights. Okay.
Cabin lights.
Mm-hmm. Lock all doors of vehicles during inspection. Since lock.
They might get pissed off because you're locking.
But that's the thing.
Okay.
This is where they get you. And this is actually, I know we're making fun of it a little bit, but this is a serious issue. We've seen some people genuinely harassed. Drugs are planted and other things, you know. A Justin Bieber CD is planted, which is even worse. Oh, yes, no. I've heard of that, you know. And there's no defense for that. There's really no defense. Yeah, it's like, but Your Honor, we found this. Throw the book at him. The CD as well.
Then after that, you have to submit your cell phone and everything. Yeah. And next thing you know, you have a Justin Bieber ringtone.
Catch James Deacon and the boys on Counterflow Wednesdays, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
What show?
That show! It's a show! You know, that show!
It's that show, buddy.
Oh, that show. Oh. Yeah, that show's cool. We talk about...
Oh, what does this look like?
Vagina and...
Like a double blowjob!
Vagina?
Who is the asshole that decided to shave this shit off the entire planet?
Sometimes we like to talk about...
It's like when you guys like a high-fiving on a girl and then you're doing her in the butt and you're doing her in the mouth. High five, bro.
Vagina. Vaginas.
And you're jacking off really intensely, but like massaging your balls and shit.
I'm not talking about a Chewbacca, man. I'm just talking about a nice little,
Vaginas.
And don't miss that spot, like the cowper's gland. It's like in between your balls and your asshole. But not me, because I'm a guy.
Yeah, that's a cool show. You should watch it. I think we're on Tuesday.
Take a little sunshine, drop a little rainbow, mix in a smile, and stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, tables waiting for you.
Friend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the show here. It is Monday night, 25th of November, 2013. Whoa, shit. 1 month, huh? Till Christmas?
Yeah,
Love
30
it.
days. Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Anybody here finish all their Christmas shopping?
Nope.
All? Any of you nerds do this in advance?
I used to do the list thing, and I got over it.
Yeah, like, I don't remember the last time I shopped 2 days before. Like, I shopped 2 days before Christmas. Anything earlier than that is kind of like nerd behavior.
I shop for about like a month before. Yeah.
So right now, as we speak right now, you have already Christmas gifts for the great majority of
I
people
was
you're gonna
hoping to this weekend. But it's a busy weekend, so I don't know what I'm going to get to do.
You have your Christmas tree up already?
No.
Lovely. I can't wait to put the Christmas tree up. Oh, I'm going to do that on Friday. I'm fucking pumped. All right. Anyway, let's get to just a couple more calls. I mean, we had so many calls tonight. Plus, we only have about, maybe at the most 10 minutes to work with.
Yeah.
So let's try to make these quick. We'll see if we can squeeze in 3 calls. But I don't know if that's possible, but we'll give it a shot. Let's
when
start
you said
with...
squeeze, I imagine our last caller is squeezing in a massive dick up his ass.
Who wants a big dick in their ass?
Just had to,
really?
yeah.
Like, who would want that in their ass? A big dick? That's like... I don't get that shit, man. Like, I'm not against anal sex. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys want to do it, then God bless you. I don't do it. But if I was going to have anal sex, I would want the smallest dick.
I want the
possible.
me too.
I think
Like, I will
Asians-
never do it, but I would want it to be so small. I thought it was air.
Right. I think Asians have the best gay relationships because they've got the smaller dicks. So this is better. It's like, I feel like maybe that's why you don't see a lot of black gay guys.
But you know, I also know
Because
a lot
they're
of gay
forced to
people
not be
who don't
gay
have
because the dicks are
penetrative
big.
sex.
Oh yeah, the majority of them don't have penetrative.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's amazing. That's like, wow, that you can just be okay with that. And
That's why
they
sometimes
just
like when I watch,
they just
like,
have
the
oral
old-
sex the whole time.
Sometimes I'll watch old Maria Ozawa porn videos, and she'll do some like interracial shit. Like she'll have a black guy there in the thing, and she's doing anal with the black guy, and I'm like, oh my god.
I remember
Maria,
there's one time I
how do
actually
you take
watched
that shit?
gay porn on my friend's phone. This was like a couple of years ago. And you know, I've never seen gay porn before. And you see these guys like huge, muscular, like ripped, like they look like the Gladiator. And then first you see that they're first putting a hand in the hole, and then they're putting one finger, then 2 fingers, and then they put their just like their hand, and then they are just jabbing that whole fist like it is Manny Pacquiao on someone's ass. It is just nasty. It's like,
Love it.
oh my god! Like, how do they take a shit? Like, how do they control their shit not coming down from their ass?
that's what I'm
Because
saying. Wala nang tunog
the
yung utot.
hole is just huge.
Yeah. That's why we say, wala nang tunog ang utot mo. Di ba? We'll say things like that. Big asshole. All right, let's get going. We got to get going. Here we go.
Okay.
Let's go to Mika on line 6. Hi, Mika. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Hi.
What's up, baby? Sorry, my computer's a little fucked up here. How old are you? Where are you from?
I'm 21. I'm from Cainta.
Okay.
Perfect. What's up?
Well, I have a question.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Why do people get tired of the person that they love, and what can you do to prevent it from happening?
I think generally people get tired with the people they live with, and because you start seeing the things that you otherwise wouldn't have seen if you didn't be with them for a long period of time. You know, things that irritate them. You get to be more yourself. And when you meet someone, you don't really truly meet them the first time. You meet the best representation of them, because they're not going to let you in on the dirty shit. They're not going to let you in on their flaws. It is the best representation of that human that you meet, and that can last for a really long time. Like that whole fucking pretend I'm awesome shit can last for a year, maybe more. And then you start seeing. Then after a while, they gotta put the shields down. They can no longer lie about things. They have to kind of come clean, almost naturally. It happens, and then you start getting irritated by them, because all of this stuff that you didn't know in the beginning start showing themselves, and they become repetitive, and then it starts pissing you off. I think that's the only explanation I can give for that.
Yeah, and a way to prohibit that, or to deter it from happening, at least, or happening too soon, is I've always believed that between couples there should always be that little air of mystery. Like for one, it's even like getting dressed for a date. If you can do it privately, go inside the banyo or go inside the room, or even if it's a studio apartment, do it in private, so that by the time when you're done and ready, there's still that element of surprise. It's not anything major, but it's always the little things that amount to the big things. So what are the things that got you excited about a certain person? Obviously, it's when they're all made up, when you look like the fantasy that they have in their head. So never kill that fantasy of always being at home, like with your muta in your face, and you have like, I don't know, drool coming down of your mouth. I mean, no matter how much you will say, oh, my husband or my partner will love me no matter what I look like. Yeah, but still, there's still upkeeping.
I don't know though, Bianca.
I mean, para lang yung bahay. I just want to say, it's like a hotel. It's like a house. It's like a restaurant. All these things have upkeep.
That you and I have given different explanations on why, and it's almost like I was supposed to talk about the looks because we're guys and looks are so important, and you were supposed to talk about the emotional stuff, which I brought up earlier.
Yeah.
It kind of is flipped over here. Let me kind of go against what you're saying. To a certain point, obviously that makes a ton of sense, but let's just say in relationships I've been in relationships with rather attractive females, and I love seeing them in their ugliest, and I love seeing them get ready. Like they don't have to kind of hide somewhere, then come out and go wow, because they were always wow. They were always so.
But you have to understand, not everybody gets to date wow.
No, okay.
Right?
But what I'm telling you, why it might not think what turned me off about these incredibly attractive girls that I've had the chance to date are the fact that they seemed so sane in the beginning. And
well, that's another topic altogether.
Lost their shit,
of course,
like fucking mentally. Then I go, oh my god, and that's why I don't like them anymore. So it goes back to my earlier point: you see the best representation of them, and you fall in love with it, or you expect it to be the same, and then a year goes by, and then here comes the crazy. They have to naturally let it down. And that's why it's mistakes that I've made in my past, where like I'm dating some girl who I think is really great and she's pretty and all that stuff, and then a new girl comes and she's even hotter, and then it goes back to what Pico and I were talking about. It was like, dude, she's hot, yeah, okay, I'm gonna let her take a shit on me and all of these things because she's so hot. But guess what? That will run out. It's when you start becoming crazy and nuts. It doesn't matter how hot you are. I'm gonna get mad at you.
Okay, I have a suggestion for this girl. I mean, you have a point, I have a point. It's different for everybody because everybody has different tastes. Some people could give two shits about the emotional thing because they're more concerned about what their partners look like. It's different for everybody. But I was saying earlier, it's like a restaurant, a hotel. It's a workplace. There's always such a thing as upkeep. You always want to maintain that consistency of just making sure everything is in tip-top shape. So from my experience personally, I've learned that sometimes when you let a relationship and it's those little things that annoy you just pile up on top of each other because you're thinking, it's a petty thing. It's not so important. We'll talk about it later. Those things pile up. And that's what causes the problem.
But see, the reason why I'm not agreeing with you is because you say have a little mystery still. I'm backwards. It has to be completely transparent.
I'm only talking about a physical aspect. I'm not talking about your personality. I'm just saying from a very shallow standpoint. Like, no matter if you are the most amazing, loving, amazing, good-hearted person in the world. At the end of the day, every person, like you said, we're visual. We still want to see that element of wow, right? There's a personality that's wow, but we're not talking about personality. I'm just talking about the different elements that add up to what our caller is saying. So anyway, if I can just finish, from my personal experience is every month, every 2 months, make a reassessment. Make a reassessment of the things that you've noticed that are the changes that are both good and bad in the relationship. Address them so that you can micromanage, as opposed to when it's something so big already that you just cannot stand each other anymore, or you guys have become so passive you don't even care to talk about it anymore, then it might be a little too late. So I think having those little talks of every month, like just doing a reassessment, like, is this going where I want it to be? How have I noticed that my partner has changed for the better or for the worse? So at least you have a sort of like what do you call it at work, where you have like, what's it called? There's a postmortem for events. There's a reassessment on behavior for HR. Why not do it for relationships, right?
I just don't think it's realistic.
It's not real.
I mean,
it's
so
sometimes a little impractical. But hey, no great relationship is a walk in the park. It is
obviously,
work.
but I don't think like an assessment is not. When I say realistic, it's not done, because you have to talk about two individuals here who always think that they're right.
Then that's why it's a conscious effort. That's why it's called a relationship, because it's called compromise.
The moment I criticize you for something, the natural defense is the person's going to go, "Hey, no, I didn't."
Then that's know where the real love will be if they can actually suck it up and acknowledge their faults.
If you are transparent with the person, you don't hide shit at all, where the person is not a lot of talk. I mean, these are things that you do from the beginning.
Then you will never know until you actually give it a try, right? You are obviously used to certain things in a relationship. If it's not working, try something else. It just might work for you. If that doesn't work for you, then try something else again. I'm merely talking from my experience, and I find out it has worked.
Hating each other. You can't continue to try this and try that, because all of a sudden now you're just what's keeping you alive in this relationship is a machine now. It's like when you have a patient in the hospital.
I'm not saying when you say monthly, like it's on the dot, like it's a schedule thing. I'm just saying do it as a regular thing where you don't let things pile up until to the point where either you explode or you just don't give a shit anymore. That's all I'm saying, that don't let it get to that point. Find ways where it won't get to that.
We gotta go. Hey, you on the phone, good luck. Hang in there. If you're at a point where you already dislike the person, here's what I do. Cut ties, move on to the next one when you're fucking 20 years old. All right? That's the best advice I can give you. Girl on the phone? All right, whatever. We gotta go. I forgot her name already. Sorry, my computer's all fucking... My computer's has hung, so I have
Is
no
that what
idea
you were complaining about earlier? But don't you have like the top of the line of the heavens of an earth?
I think it's all the fucking Ozawa, like a black guy anal videos that I got here. It's fucking it up. One last call. We gotta get out of here. Ali, 19. Line 5. Ali? Ali?
Hello?
Los Baños? Yeah. Now, I hear some girls in the background there, Ali. Is this a dorm, like at UP or something?
Yeah, UP in UP.
Yeah, so you can tell.
Mo is so excited. His dick is up.
19-year-olds, a bunch of 19-year-olds at a dorm out there in Los Baños. You look outside.
Pico is so excited his hair grew back. Look it.
Now, Ali, tell us some of the... Let's pretend this is forbidden questions. Give us some scandalous shit that goes on in the dorm before you get to your question.
Well, I just...
There's a lot of girl-on-girl sex.
Come
on. Pretend I'm part of the girls' locker room. I want to know what's going on at the door. Is there a lot of girl-on-girl action?
No.
Good. What else? I'm sorry? All sexes? Really? There's nothing going on? Like, you guys don't have, like, a group porn watching thing where all the girls get together, you pop in a fucking, like, pop in a video. There's none of that stuff?
Nah. Well, just this morning, we just saw a condom inside our dorm.
Yeah. Used? Like, with cum inside?
Used condom?
No, we just saw a used condom, yeah.
Used one. So there was cum inside. Whose room was it in?
The other room.
Yeah. What a slut. Love it. All right, Ali. What's going on, baby? You got a question?
Oh, well, my question was like just the first one.
Hold on, time out 1 second. What's worse? Okay, what's worse, Bianca? You seeing a used condom like lying on the floor, or I see an old pad of a girl lying just in the trash can, and and the girl didn't wrap it up like they're supposed to wrap it up all nice.
Old pad. At least to me, it's like at least they were being safe. Sometimes when you're so horny, you're just like,
yeah, but I could say I see the old pad.
Shit is just flying everywhere. But the pad, come on. I mean, we were taught from God knows how long. Wrap it up, bitches. Wrap it up.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I think the used condom is worse. The used condom is worse than the pad.
Well, I guess it's different. You're the guy. I'm talking for a girl's perspective.
Because the
right?
pad,
like
all
all that
the girl,
blood
it's not
and
like the girl couldn't do anything. Yeah, but the biggest part of the thing, at least she's not pregnant. At least both of them stands
you're
for
looking at it, she's not
pregnant.
pregnant. I'm looking at it, at least there's a hope that she won't be pregnant.
Okay, we gotta go. Ali, your question. Sorry, love. Go ahead. Ali, quickly. What do you got?
How can I get out in a string of no-label relationship? In a no-label relationship?
You have to stop having sex with them. Stop having sex with these guys. The moment, no, really, I'm serious. The moment you stop having sex with them, all of a sudden they're going to either do two things. Number one, pressure themselves into making a label so they can, as we go back to the very first call of the night, is they're in it so they can have sex, or they'll stop seeing you altogether. At least you knew in advance that they were only there for that. Stop having sex. These used condoms in the fucking trash can, admit to your friends that belongs to you and stop using it. That's it. That's the only way
I
to go,
don't think
baby.
they're going to take your advice. Do you hear them giggling?
I know. But, the way you get a guy to get serious about you is don't give him any action.
Exactly.
If you give him action, he's just going to take it. That's a really good deal for him.
I mean, put it this way. We're not saying don't have sex. I mean, you are entitled to whatever sexual activity you want to, but if your objective is to get the guy to commit, don't give the milk without, and you don't give the chorba for free.
Just stop having sex with a guy. So he can do me a favor though. If you are going to have sex, I want you to have it in the dorm and have all of your girls there in the back hide in the closet and watch.
That sounds so sorority.
Yeah. Invite Hayden over for a little revenge. Have Hayden come over and then have you guys watch him. Love it. All right, Ali, listen, we're running. Cool. Yeah, it'd be so cool. We're running out of time, sweetheart, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, really, to answer your question honestly, and we like you, so we want you to do well, stop having sex with these guys. And then you'll see which ones are more serious. They'll stick around. Okay?
Yeah,
make them work for it. Just make them work for it because you deserve that. Okay?
Not necessarily make them work for it because that sucks for guys like us. Like, we don't want to put too much effort. But if you stop having sex with us, you'll know by my actions afterwards whether you were worthwhile or not. So it's not really work, but it's more, if you stop having sex with me, you'll know if I really liked you because I would stick around. And if I really didn't like you, I'd move on to the next girl that's behind you in the dorm. Don't go away. Back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Take a little sunshine, drop a little rainbow, mix in a smile, stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, tables waiting for you.
Says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the program here. Time to wrap it up tonight. Oh, super overtime, and we couldn't help it, man. There were just way too many calls tonight, and we love seeing that. The variety of questions that we get. And for the people that were not put on air, please take no offense. It really is almost exclusively a first-come, first-served basis. Actually,
Yes.
we're kidding. But
Call
there were just
tomorrow,
way too many
try
calls.
again.
Yeah, there were way too many calls. So tomorrow we'll try to accommodate you. So please do that. And on that note, I guess... caller of the night, I think would go to the very first caller, Koala, the girl who
From
has
BGC.
a 24-year-old boyfriend who bangs in not movie theaters but cinemas. She will be caller of the night tonight. Her chance at winning an iPhone 5C happens tonight, and another one tomorrow also. So good stuff for you guys. Yeah, we're overtime, so we got to get out of here. Bianca, thank you. Solid work as always. Staff, mediocre as always, but thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Pico
Ange,
is bowing.
baby.
Pico is
Ange,
bowing.
Listen, Ange, if you do your job as well as you blowjob me, I think she'll be better. My penis, very happy. Downloading people, not so happy. You understand, right, baby? All right, Ange. I like how Ange online's her name is Ange Bebe now. Ange, isn't that right? Love it. No, I'm just kidding, man. The staff does a fantastic job considering the technical challenge that we have every single night. So good for you.
People think that we have like this large crew, baby. On a good day, we're like 4.
Right.
On a
Well,
good
it's
day.
not that difficult. Well, wait, we're super overtime. We gotta get her. And Bebe, I'll see you at home. Pico, we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, have a good night, everyone. Bianca, have a good one. Bye, everyone. This, by the way, podcast brought to you by Globe. See you guys tomorrow. Here we go.
Good Times with Mo, the podcast, was executively produced by Mohan Gulata, engineered by Miguel Alfindo, and operated by Icon Media Inc.
Special thanks to Magic 89.9. You can follow Mo on Twitter at www.twitter.com/DJ Mo Twister.
Email him at goodtimeswithmopodcast@rocketmail.com.